This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover a passion-driven language learning system that combines ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with the science of spaced repetition. Maximize your learning and retention today at ScienceBasedLearning.com.
Mastering the personal A in Spanish. Rules and exceptions. Learn the rules of the personal A in Spanish and the exceptions, such as when using tener. Enhance your Spanish grammar skills today. Understanding the use of the personal A in Spanish. For learners of Spanish, mastering the nuances of the language's grammar rules is essential. One notable rule involves the use of the personal A. This rule can be particularly challenging, but with clear guidelines and examples, it becomes more manageable. The personal A is a preposition used in Spanish that precedes a direct object when the object is a specific person or persons. It serves no direct translation to English, which often causes confusion for native English speakers. Let's explore this grammar rule in more depth and examine its exceptions. The general rule. In Spanish, when the direct object of a verb is a definite person or a personified being, the personal A must be used. Consider the following examples. Veo a María. I see María. Oigo a los niños. I hear the children. Saludé a mi profesor. I greeted my teacher. In each of these instances, the direct object is a specific person or group of people, necessitating the use of the personal A. Exceptions to the rule. One important exception to this rule involves the verb tener. While tener often involves possession of people in terms of familial or social relationships, it does not use the personal A. Here are some examples. Tengo un hermano. I have a brother. Ellos tienen amigos en España. They have friends in Spain. For the verb tener, because it's primarily indicative of possession, the personal A is not employed, even though people are the objects of possession in the sentence. Further considerations. There are other exceptions when we consider non-human objects that are heavily personified, or in cases of emotional intensity. Veo a mi perro. I see my dog. When talking about a beloved pet. However, this applies mainly in contexts of personal or emotional investment, significantly due to the speaker's relationship with the animal or object. Conclusión. The effective use of the personal A enriches and clarifies communication in Spanish, while it stands as a clear identifier for personal interactions within language constructions. It also requires understanding exceptions, such as with the verb tener. We encourage you to practice forming your sentences following these guidelines, making use of authentic resources and continuous practice to master these subtleties in Spanish grammar. For a more comprehensive approach to learning Spanish grammar and other intricacies, visit ScienceBasedLearning.com. Get your copy of our extensive learning guides to further enhance your Spanish language skills.